everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today was a mail day. Got some stuff from Amazon, something off of Craigslist, and even something from one of you guys. So let's take a look at everything I got. So first things first, let's talk about the title I got from one of you guys. One of my viewers named Goat Orgy, a very interesting name. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down below. You can check him out, give him a sub. He's a super nice guy, and he sent me The Three Stooges. But what this is here is actually a CD-ROM. I do not have any CD-ROM videos within my collection. This is awesome. Love adding new formats to my collection. Very excited to get this. The only issues with this is the fact that it's very old software, so I can't get it to run properly on a modern computer. I'm sure if I download some other software and whatnot to play it through or something like that, I can get it to work, which I'll work on later. But I was able to watch the videos. I could go into the actual CD and pull the videos out individually and watch them, and wow, was the video quality piss poor. This is from '94, and it's really bad for even '94. There were more squares on screen than there were Stooges. It was horrible. Plus, who is this? This is Chestnut Brand CD-ROMs. They had their little logo down the corner. Just awful picture quality. This is a mess of a release. Not that I'm saying, I don't love having this. It's, again, the fact that Goat Orgy sent this to me is just awesome. I love having this in my collection because I don't care how bad the quality is. This is interesting. This is history. I love having different formats in my collection, not only to watch and enjoy, but also for the collecting aspect of it, of the fun of owning something, more obscure, something interesting, a bit of home video format history. So I love having this, no matter how piss poor the quality is, and I cannot wait to eventually get this to work and check it out in its entirety. Now on to what I ordered off of Craigslist, and for a total of $6, I got myself 6 video CDs. Very excited to get these. These are all foreign titles. I don't think I've ever heard of a single one of these. We got Born to be King. This one's called For Bad Boys Only. Young and Dangerous 3. I don't have 1 or 2 yet. Oh boy, it's fun trying to find the titles on these. Running Out of Time. A Better Tomorrow 3. I don't have 1 or 2 of this either. And finally we got Expect the Unexpected. So again, these are all foreign titles. Haven't heard of a single one of these, but I am interested in checking them out. For $1 a piece, I figured even if one of them's bad, whatever, I'll just sell it on Amazon or something. But very excited to get these. Love picking up video CDs, and I can definitely not wait to check these out. And finally, my 3 titles I ordered off of Amazon. The first one I picked up was Spice Girls. Girl Power Live in Istanbul. Now this here is something I do already own on VHS. However, I'm not necessarily picking this up to replace my VHS copy because, and this is a definite downfall, well, first of all, let me say, this is a great release. This is fantastic, because it also comes with Girl Talk, the story so far, and it's a really good and very well done documentary of the Spice Girls leading up to their first actual live concert in Istanbul. Really good. I would definitely recommend it if you're a Spice Girls fan. Then we go into the actual concert, which again is phenomenal. So this is a great release except for one problem. The VHS actually offers more concert footage than the DVD. What is that about? I've never heard of such a thing. Why would there be more video footage on the VHS as opposed to the DVD? Makes absolutely no sense. There's got to be a reason why they cut some songs out. I can't imagine what that reason would be, but there must be some reason, something I'm missing. But yes, the VHS actually has more concert footage than the DVD, so if you are picking up one of them, I'd actually recommend getting the VHS. It's a better watch. But I definitely want to get myself a DVD copy anyway, because obviously the video format, or the video quality is better. And like I said, I really love the documentary on here, so I definitely look forward to checking it out again. The second title I got off of Amazon was Raw Spice. Yes, more Spice Girls. This year being the official unauthorized story of the making of the Spice Girls, which is a really long title for any documentary. And I did watch this one tonight, so we'll talk about it in a few minutes. And the last title I got off of Amazon for only $2.19, an amazing deal, was anime. And I'm going to look at this one. Mai Zeheim, I guess it's pronounced, otherwise known as Mayotomi, and then Zubi. I have no idea how to pronounce this stuff. As I said many times before, I am very new to anime. I've only started to get into it over maybe the last year or two, and I've only ever seen just a little bit of it. I have not seen a ton of anime. I'm very, very new to the anime scene. I do know that this is actually a 4-episode sequel to the original Mayatomi series. Haven't seen that, so I'll probably hold off on watching this until I eventually see the original series. Do hope to get that on DVD someday, but definitely wanted to pick this up as it was, again, only $2.19, brand new, still factory sealed. An amazing deal. And this here is also the special edition release, which comes with the DVD, a pencil board, which I had no idea what a pencil board was. Looks just kind of like a film cell type thing. I don't know, really odd. I don't know why they call it a pencil board. And also a t-shirt. So really cool set for only $2.19. Had to pick it up. And since I've just recently gotten into anime, I can't wait to check it out. So that's it for what I bought today. So now onto what I watched. And today I went a little bit obscure. I was more in a documentary kind of mood today, so I did watch 2 documentaries. And the first one I checked out was Things That Aren't There Anymore, a very straight to the point title for a documentary. Now this is something made more or less for people living in the Delaware Valley, so if you live in the Philadelphia area, you'll probably find this pretty interesting. Although personally for me, I'm just a history geek, so I don't care where in the world I lived. I would actually still want to watch this. When I'm not doing something involving cinema, I'm at a museum or at a history park or something that involves just history. I love to learn. So when you put cinema together with history, I'm in heaven. And I had a blast watching this, as I do live outside of Philadelphia. It was great seeing things like the original Willow Grove Park. That's not there anymore. In fact, it's a mall now. It used to be an amusement park with a trolley line going through it. Showed you old things in Atlantic City. I go to Atlantic City all the time, and now it's kind of just run down and beat. And out front of the boardwalk out front of the casinos is kind of nice, but you walk a block away from the casinos and you're in some really shady areas. That's a shame. So it was really nice to see the way things were. Plus, the same thing with Philadelphia. The old ballparks and the old movie theaters and the old shops. It was just really, really great to watch this, and definitely something I'd recommend if you're from the Delaware Valley or from the Philadelphia area, or just if you really like history in general. Where you're going to find this one, not quite sure. You'll probably have to special order this offline, like off of Amazon or something like that. I don't think you're going to be going out to your stores and picking this one up anytime soon, but nevertheless, it was a great watch, and if you can get your hands on it, I'd recommend it. And like I said, the second title I checked out today was Raw Spice, the unofficial story of the making of the Spice Girls. Again, very, very weird, long title. Now, this I wanted to watch for 2 main reasons. 1, because it's about the Spice Girls, and I love the Spice Girls. And 2, because right there, it says Shout Factory. That had me questioning what I was going to be watching. Because 99% of the time when I come across an unauthorized biography for any band, it's always put out by some no-name company that you've never heard of. I have another unauthorized Spice Girl biography, and it's put out by some company that I don't think I have another title in my entire collection by that company, and that's usually the way it always goes. So when I saw Shout Factory on here, a more well-known company, I was curious what was going to be on this disc. And I guess I can understand why they put this out. It actually was produced fairly well. I mean, nothing special, but you can see somebody put at least a little bit of effort into producing this. It was done fairly well. The interviews were actually pretty good, whereas the other unauthorized biography I have, it's really not any interviews at all. It's just some guy narrating the entire time, telling the story of the Spice Girls. They actually interviewed people from the Spice Girls' lives in the very beginning, and they talk about the Spice Girls, and it's very interesting, actually. And as it says, the unofficial story of the making of the Spice Girls, and that's as far as we go. We go from the very beginnings of how they started off, how they were founded, why they were founded, all the different girls that were in the group, all the way up to basically when they fired their first, basically the people who put them together. Right when they were about to sign a contract, they fired them. And kind of a piss poor thing for the Spice Girls to do, to basically have all these people put all this money into them and get them ready and say, all right, now you're ready to go out to the world and become famous stars, and then have them go, see ya. Kind of a dick move, I gotta say, on the Spice Girls, but that's as far as we go. We go up to that point. So it really is the making of the Spice Girls. And my guess is the people who put the Spice Girls together, they probably had this footage, and they're not making any money off the Spice Girls. Yeah, they put them together, but they were fired, and legally it was okay, because they were not under, the entire time they were being made up, they were not under contract. A really stupid move from their management, really dumb idea. So My guess is they had this footage and they just sold it to whoever put this biography together, because what else are they going to do with it? They might as well make a little bit of money off the girls they created, basically. And all we are working off of is just some footage of the making of them, and that's all we have. The entire biography is made up of just maybe 3 or 4 like videos. That's about it, which, you know, seems kind of weird, but it actually works. And since they are talking about the very beginnings, I mean, this is all footage from the very beginning, so it does work. Would I say this is worth seeing? Yes, I would. If you're a special fan, it is worth checking out. I mean, but like I said, you're not getting the whole story. You're only getting the very, very beginning. So it's not like you're getting some big, huge, great biography that tells you from the beginning all the way up until, you know, I don't know when. This is probably put out in, I think, 2001. So it's not like we're getting the biography from, you know, the 93 or whatever all the way up into 2001. Not happening. We're getting from 93 to like 94, 95, and that's about it. But it is worth watching. It was somewhat well done. Like I said, there was some time and effort put into this. It wasn't all just really badly done like the other unauthorized biography I have. This did have some effort put into it, and it was fairly well done. What I also enjoyed is at the end of the documentary, they actually take all that footage that they used to make the documentary and just show it more or less in its entirety. So you get to see it not all cut up and not all, you know, talked over. There's no narrator talking over it. It's them singing and performing and talking and fighting and arguing and having a good time. It is really interesting to see that original footage. So again, if you're a Spectral fan, of course, I would say this is definitely worth picking up. Again, it's not the entire history, but it's the beginning and definitely worth checking out. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely love Mail Days. Getting all those titles from Craigslist and Amazon were great. And also Goat Orgy, again, very weird name, but Goat Orgy, thank you so much for sending me that Three Stooges CD-ROM. Very happy to have a CD-ROM video within my collection now. That is great. Again, link down below to his YouTube channel. Check him out, give him a sub. He's a very nice, very great guy. Also watching Things That Aren't There Anymore. Again, very strange title for a documentary, but very straight to the point. It was great. I loved it. Growing up in the Philadelphia area, it was fun to see all the things that I've heard about. I've heard about Steel Pier in Atlantic City. I've heard about the original Willow Grove Park. Things that I've seen pictures of, heard about, had, you know, people tell me stories about over the years, but I've never actually gotten to see. So it was very interesting to learn about that stuff. Really enjoyed it. And again, if you are from the Delaware Valley, the Philadelphia area, it is certainly worth checking out if you come across it. If you can pick it up somewhere, it's definitely worth getting. Or if you're just a history buff from anywhere in the world, it is worth checking out as well. It's a fun watch. And also watching Raw Spice, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fairly well done for an unauthorized biography. It was well put together, and I'd say if you're a Spectral fan, it is worth checking out. Just be warned, it is only the very beginning story. You're not going to get anything past from them. Basically, as soon as they become stars, it cuts off. So that's all you're getting. But it is still definitely worth checking out if you're a Spice Girl fan. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya. It's pretty bad, but this one actually had some time put into it, and as it says, shit.